What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to be reacting to a video from Indisputable. It's entitled Update. Judge refuses to free racist student who attacked black woman. All right, let's check it out.
All right, we got an update. Remember the woman who decided to go on a racist rant against another student at a university? Well, she wants to be let out of jail early. Judge said denied. Taking you back to that as a reminder.
Could you stop, please? No. Could you stop? No. Thank you. Oh, Jesus. I did not get paid enough for this. Exactly. Yeah. Phone video. Me too. I got so.
See how she talking crap to her, right? We all know what's going to happen. As soon as the black girl react and knock her out, she going to start playing victim, and everybody going to feel sorry for her.
I'm drunk. You're drunk.
Put her at full mass. Here's the update. A judge slams former Kentucky student who spewed the N-word 200 times. That has to be a record. At a black dorm worker denying the early request release. Sophia Rosing, the former University of Kentucky student who was captured in a viral video attacking Miss Kyla and calling her racial slurs numerous times.
See, they know who to do that to. Cause Big Keisha, they'll never try that with Big Keisha. Man, one of them chicks, one of them lace fronts on, cocked to the side, man. One of them little real hood chicks. She never would have did that. The whole white guy should have laid her ass out, man. She know the little chick at the college, probably enrolled in school, trying to, make spare money on the side. She don't really want no problem. Cause you seen the girl say, I don't get paid enough to deal with this. And she saw that. Like I said, people know who they can pull stuff on. I guarantee you, there's plenty of hood chicks here in Atlanta. She wouldn't try that on. And if she did try it would have went way different from that video. They wouldn't have been sitting around holding your hands, pleading with you, hoping for you to stop.
He was sentenced 12 months in jail for the assault. And then August of 2024, the 23-year-old did in fact plead guilty to 4 counts of 4th-degree assault, 1 count of disorderly conduct, and 1 count of public intoxication. A judge has now denied the request sent forth for early release. Sophia Rosing's attorney filed a motion requesting that the 24-year-old be released from prison only 4 months into the 12-month sentence. Her attorney, Daniel Whitley, filed a shock probation motion that would allow Rosing to be freed after serving 30 to 180 days of her sentence, instead serve probation. In the motion, Whitley argued that Rosing does, quote, not pose an ongoing threat to public safety, despite the severity of her offenses. The filing read that Rosing has faced...
She do. Women like this are dangerous. It kind of reminds me of the Emmett Till situation. You think she wouldn't lie? She did this with a woman. What you think she'll do with a black man? So she is a risk to the public. I really could see her pulling some Emmett Till type stuff on a black man. She tried to attack the black female. With the black man, she'll attack him and lie. And whatever she say, everybody gonna believe. They know the black man gonna be guilty until proven innocent. It ain't the other way around for us. So yeah, she actually is a danger.
Quote, significant public scrutiny, reputational harm, and lasting consequences, all of which serve as strong deterrents against reoffenders. Now, I want to provide some context of this. She pleaded guilty to multiple criminal charges. She could have been charged with a felony given the context of her doing this on a college campus. She could have also been charged with an aggravated connected to it given the offense was discriminatory in nature. But because of the plea deal, she actually had a relaxed charge docket. They didn't throw the book at her. The judge saw fit to give her jail time. Now, the attorney is arguing because the person doesn't present a risk ongoing to the community. Wait a minute. Who made that determination? Because no one knew she was a risk prior until she was a risk. And all of a sudden, that risk became quite extreme. But the additional argument is only an argument typically utilized for those who are white and those who are privileged. The argument that the punishment is in the disruption of their reputation. The attorney is arguing that his client should be released because this has harmed his client's reputation. Public scrutiny, they'll call it. That defense for early release has never been contextualized as it relates to a black male or black female who has pleaded guilty of said crime. Because it is the effect of the cause when you plead guilty to an offensive, bigoted, racist crime that your reputation will take a hit. It's part of it. It is not supposed to be utilized as a way to get you out of jail early. There's more. Rosing's attorney also championed his client's efforts toward rehabilitation, noting that she, quote, has dedicated herself to personal growth and accountability, and that she intends to seek professional counseling, complete alcohol treatment programs, and enroll in a racial sensitivity training class. Well, good for her.
Now, does she look like the type of person that could take any kind of accountability for anything? No, she doesn't. She's not going to learn from this. You know, there's something her lawyers wrote for her. She don't really feel that way. She's not thinking that way, okay? She's probably an entitled modern woman, just like majority of these women out here today. So accountability, you know, like they say, accountability is kryptonite to these women, man. So no, she's not learning no kind of accountability.
A Fayette County judge recently rejected the motion flat out, meaning Rosing will remain in prison for the duration of her sentence. As a reminder, as police took Rosing to jail, she reportedly told the police that she had, quote, lots of money and was used to getting, quote, special treatment. Her words, not mine. Special treatment. She also kicked and bit a police officer, according to the court documents. Wait a minute. Where's the felony assault on an officer? Oh, it's not there. Because remember, she was able to plead to lesser offenses, meaning that special treatment dynamic was well in play. The judge, powerless to add charges, decided to hold her accountable for the charges she did plead guilty to. Now, I'm sure under her legal counsel directive, counsel probably said something like, you plead guilty, you won't get jail time, probation, maybe a little jail time, but we'll get you out on early release. But no, not with this judge. All right, there's more. So she also kicked and bit a police officer. Black male does that, black female does that. You're in prison. Brown male, brown female, you are in prison. Years. She didn't even get charged according to court documents. Shortly after her arrest, Rosing was, in fact, suspended from the university, permanently banned from the campus. She also was fired from her job at Dillard's. The student body railed behind Miss Spring after the attack and held a demonstration on the university campus to protest against racial violence. So during a plea hearing in August, Miss Rosing reportedly apologized to Miss Spring during a mediation. However, Ms. Springs said that Rosing never mentioned the racial slurs. Need I remind you, there were 200 of them. And motivations behind the attack during the hearing, never talked about why. Quote, I feel that a person that is remorseful takes actions that are moving towards proving they are remorseful, not just words. Spring told Lexington 18 News, quote, I forgive her more for myself. I was raised not to hold grudges. I was raised that we give people forgiveness because God forgave us. The young lady is correct. And regardless of your faith background, forgiveness is never really for the other person, it's for you. Because the unforgiveness becomes a prison inside of your own mind. So big ups to her for forgiving the individual so she can be free. I do find it quite ironic that an individual who already figured out how to assault a police officer, physically bite a police officer, not get any felony charges for any of this obstruction of justice. They're able to plead to these misdemeanor charges that carry a concurrent sentence of 12 months, typically probation if it's in a singular context. But when you compound it and you analyze it based on the whole review of this case, the judge did exactly the right thing to do. I'm very happy the judge stuck to the original sentence here. Senator Turner, this could have been real easy for a judge to do the political thing, right? And I'm sure there was pressure coming in from all angles on this because it was a national case. But the judge said, no, it would basically be unconscionable after what you've done for me to lessen your sentence when you only got a misdemeanor conviction.
Yeah, kudos to that judge, Doc, really. It's unbelievable, especially this day and age, but definitely kudos. And I want to center Miss Spring here. She is quite a human being. She's quite a person, very tempered, because I don't know if I would have been able to keep my composure in the same way that she did. And when she echoed the words, I don't get paid enough for that, you could feel that. And she was trying her best to keep Ms. Rousing at bay in a kind, she was kind the entire time. I can't even imagine what was going through her head. And that 200 times saying the N-word, unfortunately, there are others like Ms. Rousing who count it as a badge of honor to be able to say the N-word. I understand that Rousing was drunk, but what I know from people who indulge in that deep way, what I'm told is that usually when somebody is that inebriated, what's coming out is really in their heart.
Yeah.
They getting the chance to really express how they really, really feel. And to your point, 200 times.
Yeah, when a person drunk or mad, they speaking their true mind. So when they mad, especially drunk, what they saying, there's something they been holding on and want to say to you for a while. There's something they always thought, but it wasn't bold enough to say it, I guess. So the alcohol or the rage inside of them when they got mad, they brought out their true feelings. So she's right about that.
At one time, that's some serious hatred. And it just amazes me how people who think like Rousing, they always default to that when they bumping up against Black people. It is in their heart. It is actually in the DNA of this nation. And there was a quote, Doc, not my quote, so I want our viewers to know it's not mine, where somebody said that this country should be lucky, count itself blessed or lucky, that all Black people want is justice and not revenge.
That's
All right, I'm going to end the video right there. Like I said, it's indisputable with Dr. Rashad Richey, excuse me. I'm going to leave a link to his channel and this video in the description box. And please like the video. Subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to grow this channel. All right, I'll catch y'all on the next video. Peace.